And I'll need just a minute. I'd like to refill my beverage. Give me like 2 minutes.
Well, you do that. Looks like we do have it ready from DM Hero. We just need to get a ready from Dave Smith when he is prepared. And then we'll be on our way with the second game of this semifinal. Dave Smith saying he needs some dimwit top-out skills to end the level. I would not be surprised. But we have a ready from Dave Smith. I believe DM Hero is also ready.
Alrighty.
So both players are standing by.
Remember, this is levels 10 through 14. 5 stages. A good player can get this out in about 11 minutes, 15 seconds.
Yeah, but we are counting down. Here we go! Excuse me. And both players out of the gate practically at the same time.
I would say a bit more favorable of a board for DM Hero. It's a bit more diverse.
It was, but now he's kind of running out of room. He already's only got 1 room for yellow. It looks like Dave Smith probably has the bit of the better variety.
Yeah, there's a bit more diversity, and right now DM Hero just looking to making drop combos, just trying to make stuff happen. Right now, Dave Smith with a slight lead as a double combo clear there for DM Hero, and this is going to be back and forth to start.
Dave Smith looks like he's having a little trouble on his right and left side. Looked like he was kind of hesitating there with some of his spins. I don't know if he was unsure where to put a piece or what, but it looks like he might be in a little bit of early trouble.
Yeah, and it looks like DM Hero has a very open center of the board. And again, Dave Smith's probably going to be forced to tuck clear that blue once he opens up the gap.
Probably will, but he's getting some nice combos to clear out some room.
Good combo to clear out room on the right side, absolutely. And
there's that tuck.
There's that tuck combo we were talking about.
But it ate up a little bit of time waiting for that drop down to get done.
It is a 4 virus advantage right now for DM Hero. And again, DM Hero has just been white hot throughout this tournament.
Yeah, it looks like Dave Smith is having a little bit of a dirty board with column 2. He's going to have to clear off that blue on the top side if he wants to get rid of that yellow.
Yeah, but Dave Smith's a real big combo player. He's making moves 3-4 pills in advance, setting things up.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job with that. Looks like he'll be able to clear that out no problem. He's back to a clean board.
And it is a 7-6 virus advantage right now for DM Hero. DM Hero doesn't have anything in the bottom corner, nothing really buried, just needs the right RNG. Looks like he's going to get it for that yellow. There's no more blues on his board, though. 11 viruses left to go for Dave Smith, and he's going to have to work out of one of these corners.
Yeah, look, it's a matter of figuring out which one he's going to work for. Best advantage for him would probably to keep that right corner for last. He's already got 3 set up on that in column 7, and there it goes. Well, he's got a pretty good position for either one. It's just a matter of getting the right pieces.
But DM Hero on to 11 first, as Dave Smith's going to tuck out the yellow and just focus on the reds.
Yeah, and he's just not getting the pieces. RNG, of course, deciding, oh, you want red? How about all the yellows and blues you can...
How about not red?
Yeah, how about no? Have you considered perhaps no?
Right now, there's the 2 reds, so Dave Smith's going to get out of 10, and DM Hero's hanging about 14 viruses up on Dave Smith right now.
Yeah, but with the way we've been talking about Dave Smith, it is not an insurmountable deficit to come back from. DM Hero looking to take. Looks like he's cleaning up his board a little bit. He's gonna have some trouble with red. If you can get some proper RNG up,
he's trying to tuck out that. He's DM Hero trying to tuck out that corner as well. Really
he's
just
doing
trying
a good job with it.
do what he
he's
can.
gonna seal off that second bottom row.
He is. Dave Smith right now, ooh, a good drop, setting up for some good things to clear out the center of his board. Right now down to 28 viruses, trying to close this gap and taking care of those columns as he can. I think you're going to see a horizontal play possibly here from Dave Smith. Another clear, doing a great job of just dropping things down on the next part of that column.
Yeah, he's got the blue set up for a horizontal clear now with that red piece down. Just gotta wait for RNG to cooperate. Doesn't look like it's settling up for now.
Watch this blue-red. Look at this combo.
That was beautiful.
Big combo. He's going to have to deal with that left column, but because it's in column 2, he can drop things either direction. And as he does right there, down to 13, he's trying to keep pace with dmhero. dmhero trying to work out of that corner, and it's going to be a tough play for him.
He's going to get rid of that blue horizontal. That's going to be okay. He should be able to clear out no problem.
And dmhero now down to his last 2. He's going to have to work out of that corner. There's really no two ways about it. Looks like he's going to try to set up for something potentially horizontal. Ooh, that might have been a misdrop.
No, tuck! But it gets the yellow in the way.
Going for the tuck. Going for the tuck puts the yellow in the way, but right now it's 2-1. Dave Smith trying to even it up, and he will. And I think he might get out of this level before dmhero. He will at 5:09. dmhero got hung up.
Oh yeah, dmhero trying to get some red yellows in that position. He's not taking any opportunities for an extra yellow piece, but he'll get out of 11 at about 5:22.
And right now, a big combo for Dave Smith, making a strong start on 12. dmhero surging along as well. Not a lot of blue, but he does open a little bit up on his right side. 46-38 in favor of Dave Smith right now.
Yeah, he's got, looks like he's got a little bit of trouble. He's gonna be running out of room for red, but
looks like
open it up in column 3.
Looks like there was a misplay by Dave Smith, but he got 3 of the exact same pill to clean up the whole mess, which is very fortunate.
Yeah, that was just great RNG cooperating with him there, and he's back to a clean board.
It has bought dmhero some time, and now they're trading leads. They're both tied at 28.
Yeah, this is going to be a very close match. The seeding does not do this justice. These are both equal competitors.
dmhero is an extremely strong player. He's had a couple of rough qualifying rounds, and in the past couple tournaments hasn't even gotten out of the first round. So definitely playing with a little bit of fire in his belly.
Yeah, especially getting into a semifinal, you're definitely more motivated to try and get yourself into an advantageous position to punch your ticket into the finals.
Absolutely. Right now, it's a 6 virus lead for dmhero. And dmhero, again, no slouch. There was a side tournament of some of the best Dr. Mario players at the Portland Retro Game Expo, and dmhero put a lot of them to shame.
Someone included in this booth?
I absolutely was his first victim, and I have no shame in admitting that. But right now, a good drop combo setting up more. And it is now 4 viruses for dmhero, 9 for Dave Smith. Dave Smith having to work out of that corner. We've seen how this beats players down.
Yeah, but he's doing a great job painting the corners right now. He's going to get a nice double. Just needs a couple yellows to get rid of that set in row 2, but he'll be okay.
He's going to aim for a horizontal clear with those yellows, and he'll be out real quick. Down to his last virus. He'll get the last couple of reds, one after the other, and right now it's a 9 virus advantage, 12 virus advantage right now in favor of dmhero. He's really storming along through 13, 7 minutes, 39 seconds elapsed so far in this match.
Yeah, dmhero doing a fantastic job keeping up with the aggression, keeping up his pace of play. Just being very efficient in his elimination rate of viruses, and that's really key here. You just have to keep constantly taking down those viruses as quickly as possible in this sort of mode. And if he can keep up this pace, he'll probably put a lot of pressure on Dave Smith in the next games.
Dave Smith with a couple of quads, one after the other, to tie it up, and now takes a slight lead with a triple clear on the horizontal. Dave Smith was thinking about maybe doing something fancy. Looks like he abandoned chip on that. Right now it's a 5 virus advantage for Dave Smith, and looking to try to maintain some color diversity.
Yeah, he's maintaining a little bit of it, keeping his lead intact. Looks like, yeah, he's going to be a little red dependent on the corners there. He's going to have to start working on that at some point.
Now let me ask you this.
Ooh, I thought that might have been a bit of a misplay, but Dave Smith is actually setting something up nicely.
Dave
Go ahead.
Smith knows exactly what he's doing. So earlier, Dave Smith had a double yellow. Would you have gone for the horizontal clear on the right side instead? Because you could have stacked it right on top of that double blue in column 4.
It's possible, but it's one of those things you really have to decide in the heat of the moment. What are you gonna do? When the piece, as soon as that next piece comes in, you have to make a decision within about a second. So
Yeah.
if you can't decide in that time frame, this is what I'm going to do, you're gonna be stuck in the dark.
Absolutely. But right now, Dave Smith down to 2. dmhero got kind of hung up, and he's got a end game of almost exclusively red and blue and getting a bunch of yellow, and the one yellow virus is, of course, wedged underneath everything. So this is opening up the gap, and a good drop combo there from Dave Smith. He's just going to go to town. Remember, it's 10 to 14. This is the last stage. We're going to see if our players can get through this. dmhero looks to be surging through. Looks like he's going to try to go for a possible horizontal clear on those blues on the bottom.
Looks like he was thinking about it, but decided not to. He's just going to go with the traditional route at that point.
Looks like he has changed course. I think he's just looking
but
for
I see what he's
red.
going for. He's going to try to get another blue, and there it is.
There it is. He's out at 10:08.
It's a 20 virus deficit, but not with these caliber of players, it's not insurmountable.
Absolutely. Right now, dmhero's going on some early moves here. A great horizontal drop combo, and he makes a good course correction as well.
It looked like it might have been, I don't know if that was a bit of a panic move or what, but he he altered course very quickly.
I think he saw the double blue coming and decided to make a quick correction. And it's always smart to keep an eye on what your next pill is, because maybe you have a combo that you just need that pill for.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just one of the big keys of being a good Dr. Mario player.
Great drop combo again by dmhero, but right now it's a 19 virus advantage for Dave Smith. He's gonna have to address the left side of his board.
Yeah, column 1 looks very, very Yahtzee right now. Looks like he might be doing that right now, getting rid of one of the yellows, but it's gonna be a little difficult to get some of that out.
dmhero with the double horizontal clear.
Oh, that might have been a missed turn from Dave Smith. Tried to tuck that yellow blue in column 2, but couldn't get it done.
And again, high tucks are high risk, high reward, because you only have so many frames to make a decision once the pill's settled in.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like he's working on digging that out without any trouble.
It may open it up for dmhero right now as he is making good combo plays, but it also has a very blue-heavy top line. He's just trying to open something up here, and it looks like he's going to do another drop combo down to 22. He's made it a 14-virus game. Now, again, a 14-virus game. Dave Smith trying to just keep him honest.
Dave Smith now down to 3 viruses. Not dmhero is running out of time right now. He's got to start making some moves and hoping that RNGesus will cooperate.
But he's making smart plays. It's just that he's got a bottom row full of viruses, which means
one more yellow is going to do it for Dave Smith, and there it is.
There it is at a 12:29. Dave Smith will take game number 1.
Oh, a great first game between these two players. This ain't over yet by a long shot. So we're going to get everybody's prepared for game number 2.
Phoenix has to go to bed. Everybody wish Phoenix a good night, as Dave Smith will get crown number 1. And this is par for the course for Dave Smith. Dave Smith has had to go the distance in his previous 2 matches, so...
Yeah, it's been a lot of close matches that could have gone either way, honestly. But Dave Smith proving himself to be a very consistent and very good top tier player.
We have readies from both players. 3, 2, 1, and both of our players are off. Maybe, possibly. There we go. They're both out at around the same time again. I think a favorable board here for Dave Smith over DM Hero to start.
If Dave Smith can get rid of some of those yellows, he will have a much better board by the looks of things. But it's a little more red-yellow heavy than I would like to see. But if he can find a place to put the garbage, I think he'll be just fine.
What'll be interesting is how he plays his endgame, because I'm looking, there's a lot of space at the bottom of Dave Smith's board right now, and DM Hero's going to have to be forced to just tackle the center of the board first before dealing with anything underneath.
Yeah, looking at the bottom of his board, do you see that square of red on the bottom right side for Dave Smith, and then an empty center between those two blue viruses? That's probably going to be the end game strategy we might see.
I was going to say that block of reds looks like an excellent endpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably want to get rid of the blue with a horizontal. Well, not with that, but he'll clear that out of the way soon enough. But yeah, definitely clearing out the blues, and then that yellow surrounding it, then taking down the red in the bottom right. That's probably the best end-game strategy.
DM Hero looking to take an early lead right now. It is 14 to 11, and it looks like Dave Smith going on a clear surge. And I think Dave Smith might be trying to opt for that double horizontal, but he's going to have to start addressing the left side of that board.
It looks like it. He's going to try to clear those blues. There they go.
Right now it's a tie game.
There's going to be the double red.
That's how you get that lead right there. 8-3 right now.
DM Hero going to have a little trouble there with that left side. Oh, it gets it cleared away. That's good. Had an opportunistic piece, but didn't take it.
And right now, 3 reds is all Dave Smith needs, and he will go on to round number 11. DM Hero just looking to hang in there right now.
He won't be that far behind.
A double drop combo. He got there right at around the same time. It looks to be a little bit better of a board for Dave Smith here as well. Not a lot of viruses on the bottom row, which is super beneficial. And it looks like a grand staircase of reds on the right side for DM Hero.
Yeah, DM Hero also had a bit of a slight misrotation. But he got it cleared, he just got it out of the way, re-cleaned his board, so it looks like he'll be in okay shape after that little slight error.
Definitely a better board state right now for DM Hero over Dave Smith. Dave Smith has a lot of garbage at the top of his board. A good cross clear from DM Hero down to 31. A big combo from absolute monster combo from Dave Smith, and he's just taking the lead with that combo. Currently 30 to 26.
That was an incredible play from Dave Smith, and a huge cross clear.
Dave Smith, one of the best combo players in this bracket right now.
You're absolutely right, and he is putting it on display today. And DM Hero working on his outside. Looks like he's going to try to get rid of that blue on the
good drop combo to get the cross.
Mm-hmm. There it goes.
Right now, 17 to 13. DM Hero, I think, is a bit more favorable of an endgame right now.
By the looks of it, he does. It's gonna be a bit red, yellow heavy, and then he's gonna really want to see a lot more blue in his setup.
He's got an opportunity for a couple of double clears and potentially a triple clear, and he does go for that triple clear. So triple yellows.
That was beautiful.
And just keeping pace. It's 7-4 right now. A better board state for DM Hero, as he's going to do a drop combo, putting him down to 4. 3 viruses to go. Now it's about to be 2 for Dave Smith. 4-2 right now, and it looks like potential. Great decision making there by DM Hero.
Oh, so close to the top there from Dave Smith.
He needs scary. 2 yellows. Dave Smith does not need a top out right now. DM Hero going out of 11 first.
Oh, that is so scary to see.
He's going to go for the one on the right first. That's probably a good call. He can just drop down vertically that red, and he does, making everybody sweat. DM Hero not in a good position though on 12.
No, but he's gonna get out of the way just a little bit, give himself a little breathing room. but he digs himself out of the garbage very nicely.
dmhero right now with a 10 virus lead, and it looks like you're going to see a lot of focus for dmhero on the right side of that board. There's a huge crater on the bottom right of his board. Meanwhile, Dave Smith is going to have to play through the midsection of this board quite heavily, but a lot of opportunities for doubles and horizontals.
A lot of opportunities. He's going to have to really hope for some reds. Not now, but probably in the intermediate future. Ooh, that might have been a bit of a misplay on Dave Smith's side.
dmhero's actually our 10 seed, Dimwit, and it looks like even Packy's nervous at the top line of some of that garbage in our chat right now, which you can be sure to join us in our chat here if you're watching the VODs. If you're watching us live, well, thanks for watching us live and cheering these players on, as right now dmhero maintaining a 5 virus lead, but not a lot of yellows to work with, Ethan.
Yeah, he's not getting the yellows he needs. There's one of them, though. That'll open things up a little bit for another combination. But you can see all those yellows are tucked in between and the bottom right. Oh, what a clear! Gets rid of all but one. That's going to get rid of all the yellow viruses. But you know what that means? That means the game is going to say, hey, I don't see the yellows. Would you like some yellows?
It's like Clippy, but worse.
Yes, it's absolutely worse.
And this is a red-heavy overall line right now for dmhero, and I think he's trying to open it up. He's going to plop that double red right there. He's down to 7. He's got surprisingly a cleaner board state than Dave Smith right now. Dave Smith's just trying to work through a whole bunch of stuff right now. And oh no, lots of yellow blues.
Yeah, this is not what dmhero wants to see, but he'll clear out that middle side.
He's going for the horizontal, and he'll be down to 3.
Problem.
But
what's he gonna do there with the center? Ooh, okay, I see what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to get another red, and then hope for a red-blue, or you could just wait for that. That'll work too.
And right now, dmhero in the lead at 7:09. Dave Smith's put himself in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, he's not in a good position. That blue bearing the 2 reds in column 6 is basically going to be the death of him in this level.
Both players at about 7.5 minutes right now, and it's just a column of pain right now on Dave Smith's board. Columns, one of the things that you should be dealing with as soon as you're able to, because they are a bane of every speed player.
They really are, and oh no, what a combo there. It's gonna eat up some time, but it'll get things out of the way for Dave Smith. And he's going to do a good job trying to set up for a couple more blues on that horizontal.
And I think right now Dave Smith says this RNG is terrible, as he does get out of 12. But dmhero right now hanging 21 viruses on Dave Smith.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a struggle for Dave Smith to get out of. But if any player can do it, it would be him.
John Nash IV, our on-field commentator as well. For our younger viewers, Clippy is something you're fortunate never to have faced. Never have truer words been spoken.
Oh, very true.
As dmhero right now maintaining a 14 virus lead. Dave Smith trying to close the gap. A lot of double opportunities for Dave Smith.
He's finding many double opportunities, and he's closed the gap considerably from that previous 20 virus deficit he had.
Which is insane because dmhero's had a pretty clean 13 so far.
Yeah, it's been a really clean. Oh, what a great tuck there, keeping himself on pace.
Right now, it's about a 15 virus lead for dmhero.
Oh, and I think Dave Smith might have missed an opportunity to clear that double blue in row 4.
I do see what you're talking about. Yeah, dmhero right now going for a double clear horizontally down to 6 viruses. He's opening it back up.
It's going to be all reds and yellows for dmhero at this point, though. Just needs a couple more yellows and reds to get it done, but I think he'll do just fine. Yeah, just needs one more red, and dmhero at 9:43 enters level 14.
horizontal clear there. And that column isn't as bad as it looks on that left side of Dave Smith's board, because there are doubles on the bottom. Which means
not at all. It's a very good setup for him. He just needs one more yellow to probably do it.
He's going to get that
there
cross.
We go. That's a good clear there.
That's an excellent clear. You're going to see a combo for that double, and he just needs the yellow, and he's out of it. That's an excellent play right there.
Very good play.
Maybe the opportunity he needs right now. It's a 19 virus advantage for dmhero going into the final round here at this in this best of 5.
Yeah, it looks like Dave Smith is chipping away at it, but I mean, you're on the final level. You've got to make a push here if you want to give yourself a 2-games-to-none advantage.
Dave Smith with a good tuck clear.
Yeah, and let's see that horizontal. There it is.
Horizontal right there.
That'll
He's going to drop down for another triple. He's making efficient plays, trying to clear as much as he can in one pill.
And just going to have to work with the blues a little bit, but I think he'll do just fine there. Oh, very nice.
dmhero down to 20 viruses, although that yellow stack is something he's going to have to take care of. Dave Smith going for a nice horizontal clear and setting stuff up underneath. Another good drop there.
Great job there, and it's still a 20 virus deficit. He's keeping pace, but he's got to really start picking up the pace here if he wants to take this game.
A good double clear right there. He's just got the viruses are so close together. Not a lot of maneuvering room.
Yeah, not a lot of room at all. And again, it's still about 20 viruses right now. And Dave Smith's going to have to hope for a little bit of mistakes, because now it looks like dmhero's down to less than a dozen.
dmhero now down to 8, opening up that gap. It's been closed by Dave Smith. It's about an 18 virus lead, and he's making good quad clears, just going for quick clears. Now down to 18 to 5. It's a slow end game for dmhero. He's got to work fast.
Yeah, he's needing blues. He's not getting as many as he needs. He'll get that out of the way. He'll need 3 more. There's 1. There's 2. Does he get a third? Yes,
there it
he
is.
will.
But wow, what a huge gap closing there by Dave Smith. Got it down to his last dozen or so. But dmhero takes game number 2, and it is 1-1.
Yeah, a great bit of catch up there from Dave Smith. Unfortunately, just wasn't quick enough on those combos to get any sort of significant advantage.
So we are waiting for a timer reset from Dave Smith. And he is ready. Both players are starting on 10. We still need a timer reset. There it is. All right, folks, game number 3. This is going to at least 4 games. We're waiting on readies from both players. We have readies from both players. Game 3 about to be underway. And Dave Smith with a red heavy top line, but is doing some quick horizontal clears just to shave off some layers.
Yeah, doing a good job there. Keeping a nice bit of variety on the board. Oh, great cross clear.
I'm worried about the top right of Dave's board right now. dmhero with some great plays and a lot of reds. You're going to see him just trying to clear those out. As he does now, it's a yellow heavy corner for dmhero. Right now, it is a 5 virus lead for dmhero, as we are here in game 3 of this best of 5.
Yeah, it looks like Dave Smith being a little close, but he got it pulled off. It was a little precarious there, but he managed to clear it out. And it looks like dmhero's trying to... Looks like he'll be a little red. He'll be a little less red dependent than he'd like to. Excuse me. But looks like he'll... Yeah, he's going to be hoping for a lot of yellows and blues at this point.
And I think a big hero combo.
Oh!
Yeah, dmhero opening out a big lead right now. Dave Smith's just not able to keep up again. dmhero has just been playing at a spectacular pace this whole tournament.
yeah, he's been doing a fantastic job in all of his games, really proving himself to be a top-tier competitor. About just one handful of viruses remaining. Now they're all blues, so he's gonna have to hope for not a lot of garbage at this point. But of course, orange.
Oh, big misdrop by Dave Smith.
Oh man, yeah, that is a tough break. A big misturn.
He was going for that triple, and he put the wrong color in, and now he's really closed off the bottom of his board.
He has, and that's going to cost him a lot of time.
That may be it, unless dmhero really makes a mistake.
Listen, Dave Smith is getting some combos done, but you're absolutely right. He's going to have to get another red-yellow over there to clear some room.
And he may have to be forced to clear underneath now. Actually, as I say that, he clears out all the garbage. So don't ever listen to me. Really
always sage advice. Same goes for me. So, a nice little tuck there. So he'll get rid of some more viruses. He's gonna keep himself at least in some contention, but he's gonna fall behind considerably as he goes into level 11. And there we go. At a little less than 3 minutes, Dave Smith goes into level 11. The deficit is actually not as bad. So even with that major error, he's still only down by about 20 viruses. Again, he can pick up the pace. It's still early to do it. It's just a matter of getting on that pace and keeping it up in order to overcome that deficit.
You're absolutely right, and right now, both players on 11, it is a 21 virus advantage for dmhero.
At the moment, looks like Dave Smith has given up all of his blues for now. The great little setup there. Gets rid of some more blues. Doing a good job with it.
Dave Smith's going to have to start paying attention to that right side. He could have used that double yellow potentially on that stack of yellows on the right.
Potentially, yeah. And he's gonna have to start working on that right side at some point. Because that double yellow setup on 7 and 8 are not really as attractive. It's even in column 6, because you have 3 yellow tops. That's something you really don't want to have to confront, but you have to at some point.
dmhero with 2 blues to go here on 11, holding an 18 virus lead, and I think Dave Smith now starting to attack that right side.
Yeah, he's starting to get rid of it. Oh, no, never mind, not a misplay.
dmhero needs just 1 more blue, and he is out of the round, and there he goes, on to level 12.
And looking to be about 12 viruses ahead as he did so.
Dave Smith just trying to get some smart tucks here and just try to maintain some sort of pace.
He's doing a good job with it. Just going to get rid
of
that
yellow.
That
double blue is huge for him.
That is a fantastic play. That is a beautiful clear.
Oh, that's a big misdrop.
A big misturn.
And now Dave Smith's going to be trying to force a combo. He has to at this point.
He'll get it done, but he's going to have to dig hard to get out of there. And I think I see what he's trying to do. He's going to get rid of he's going to try to do a yellow clear. Just needs to get a couple more yellow pieces, and he'll get, well, if he can, he still has to get rid of the blue at the bottom there, so
blue
really
is going
won't do
to be
anything.
That blue is going to slow him down. That misplay is going to absolutely slow him down. dmhero about halfway through 12 right now, down to 24 viruses.
Yeah, this is going to give dmhero a great opportunity to extend his lead. And there's a double blue. He'll get what he needs now. That'll be done with it. Dave Smith out at 551, looking at now a 35 virus lead.
Yeah, dmhero really just playing with a purpose, and although now he's got to deal with this column on number 8, and just with that little piece on the bottom, it looks like he's trying to just force some doubles, and he does. So he's down to 10. Looks like he is working through on that. Dave Smith at 37 viruses right now, and a a lot of opportunities for quad clears and triple clears on this board for Dave Smith.
Yeah, it's going to give him plenty of chances to catch up to pace. It's just a matter of how quick dmhero is going to be getting rid of those viruses at the bottom, just like that.
dmhero with a triple drop combo. He's not clearing the blue.
Yeah, that's what's sort of surprising, but he just needs one more red and he'll get on to
He'll
level
get
13.
The double red. He's at 13 at 653.
Doing a fantastic pace right now. Oh, and look at that. All those double reds set up perfectly for a double clear.
Good opening for dmhero as Dave Smith now fighting out of 12 as quickly as he can, making some good pace. Very, very clean board right now for Dave Smith.
Yeah, it's a very nice board, and it looks like he's just going to have to... Yeah, he's just going to need some few more generous pieces from the RNG. And it looks like it is cooperating with him a little bit. That's a good way to do it. Nice horizontal there on those double yellows.
Big triple clear there for dmhero. Right now, Dave Smith's just trying to get out of 12.
He'll get out of it soon. Not a matter of when, but how quickly he can do it. And that'll be a nice little way to clear out.
Drop combo there. Although he's gonna have to work out of that corner.
He's getting the right pieces for it. Oh, that's gonna be a good little double. And just needs 3 more pieces for Dave Smith to get out of 12. And there they are. And
oh, what a huge combo from dmhero. Wow.
That was an incredible setup there. And setting up nicely on the right side, getting rid of that right side column.
dmhero just has a ton of double opportunities, and he's just jumping at them.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of great chances here, and they're all paying off for him.
Right now, dmhero already down to 8 viruses.
Yeah, this is just insane pace from dmhero. Just needs a couple more reds, a couple more blues. Oh my god, look at those, look at that blue. RNG being so generous to dmhero.
dmhero on a pretty good pace right now.
Yeah, he cleared 13 at an 8:47. This is an blistering pace.
Remember, folks, the winner of this face is Dimwit in the finals, best of 5. dmhero has just a lot of pills stacked together, or a lot of viruses stacked together. Not a lot of maneuvering room. All of it on the bottom of the stage. Right now, Dave Smith opening up a funnel on 13. He is playing with his back to the wall right now.
Yeah, Dave Smith is going to have to start getting a little more aggressive with his play.
That was a very risky tap there to try to flip that piece back to vertical. That, I would not have done that. I'd have been too scared.
Smith kind of sees the writing on the wall here. He's got to start moving if he wants to have any chance of making it to the finals.
He's making good aggressive plays. He's trying to go for that long horizontal. He's now got a pretty blue-yellow heavy board.
Right, that right column is going to be a little intimidating for me, to be honest with you.
Oh, look at that huge cluster clear for dmhero.
Yeah, that is just fantastic. It looks like dmhero is on the verge of lapping Dave Smith.
dmhero just needs 24 viruses. Looking for maybe a sub 11. If he can keep working at this pace, he might get it.
Yeah, he's got to keep up the aggression here. If he can do it, it's entirely possible. Great cross clear there by
dropping
DM,
into a double horizontal.
Oh my goodness! This is why these players are the best.
Dave Smith has to come back from a 43 virus disadvantage. dmhero right now down to 15 viruses.
It's about a dozen more to go for dmhero to take game number 3.
And there's still at least one more, folks. Oh, Dave Smith almost topped out.
That was a little scary there. But I think he'll be okay. It's gonna be a little otsy to get that blue out of there, but I think he can do it. That's a very good way to do it.
Good drop combo there. Good double horizontal.
It's going to be a great effort. Unfortunately, it's going to be all in vain now that DM Hero's down to 5 viruses.
dmhero down to his last 5, although he's gonna have to dig for those blues.
Yeah, he's doing a good job with it. Nice job getting rid of it with the red.
I think he's pretty much said that he's going to be playing those, he's got to play those blues vertically. Maybe not. This RNG, he's going to have to figure something out.
I think I see what he's going for. He's going to clear that out of the way. Then probably do something. He needs a red. He's got everything set up for a horizontal
There's
clear
his
on that
double
red.
That's
there
what he's looking for.
There's one down.
Now he could have cleared. He could have cleared that row of reds and just opened up the blue vertically, but it looks like he's going to drop it down and set up for that horizontal clear.
Yep, he just needs one more blue to do it, and there it is. That is game number 3 for DM Hero.
12-22 for DM Hero. Dave Smith got to 14. DM Hero says, "Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing there." That's pretty much how I play this game too, so no worries. But right now, there's a top out from Dave Smith.
Yeah, he kind of threw in the towel there. Kind of saw the writing on the wall, unfortunately.
DM Hero needs one more, and he'll go to his first final. This will be a first finals appearance for either player. This will be the first tournament where it is not Lakers versus Celtics, a.k.a. Packy versus Dimwit.
You fight over who's who. I'm not going to get in the middle of that argument. And we are counting down on 3, 2, 1, go!
Dave Smith says, "I'm going to come back and win."
I would love to see it. I'd love to see this go to a Game 5. Nice start so far for Dave Smith, keeping his board clean. I like that he's got a nice bit of variety in his pieces. Working a lot of combo ops.
Dave Smith's going to have to wedge down because there's just a big gap in the center of his board. DM Hero probably is going to be favoring his left side a bit more, just because there's more viruses on that, or less viruses on that side of the board.
It gives him a little bit of room to work with, but
not a lot of opportunities. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's gonna have to start attacking that right side as soon as possible. As we all know, the speed picks up as the game goes on,
and those higher viruses become more of a problem, especially when you're on high speed.
And that's a good way to clear it. Nicely done there by DM Hero.
DM Hero cleaning out that garbage. But Dave Smith with the slight lead right now, and I think a bit of a cleaner board for Dave Smith. Not a lot of remnants of stuff out there, and if there are remnants, it's for setting things up.
Yeah, it's a pretty good setup for Dave Smith, holding a very clean board, doing a nice job. Now starting to get to work on the bottom half. And that blue cover is going to be a little concerning, but I think he'll be okay. But it looks like DM Hero's probably got the cleaner board at this point. Nice little clear there from Dave Smith.
One virus
He's
advantage.
going to set everything up on the right side. Gonna need yellow-blue to get it.
DM Hero down to his last 7, but 4 for Dave Smith. And Dave Smith's going to go with that drop combo, and he sets himself up for horizontal, but I think he's going to go vertical. Just in the interest of drop time, and he does at a 209. He is out of 10 first, but just barely, as here comes DM Hero needing those yellows, one more yellow, and he'll be joining, and boom, there we go. So right now, going into 11, it is a 3 virus advantage for 1, Dave Smith says.
Yeah, it's a very slim advantage for the time being, but it is one combo that can be overcome. Wow, what a combination there from Dave Smith.
Dave Smith real good at those constrained space combos. If we ever start doing side tournaments where there's 20 runs, I think you might see that.
Yeah, I think you absolutely will, and doing a nice job of setting everything up and getting those combinations he needs and keeping his garbage in check. Oh, nice little side play there. Oh, another one from Dave Smith as DM Hero looks like he has a pretty clean board at the moment.
but doesn't have the lead, which belongs to Dave Smith right now by 1 virus.
Yeah, it's just barely. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you might as well say it's a tie game, which it kind of is at this point.
And right there is a clear, but dmhero and Dave Smith now tied, and they're tied again, and they're maintaining pace, clearing the same amount of viruses at the same time. But right now, Dave Smith edging out to a bit of a lead.
Yeah, a bit of a lead right now, but it's only a handful of viruses between the two of them, and I like the setup that dmhero's working on.
In real life, a handful of viruses is like millions, dude. Come on, get your science together. But anyways, Dave Smith down to 10, dmhero down to 13, and both players with relatively good boards, although blue heavy times for Dave Smith. Dave Smith says, I need blue.
Yeah, Dave Smith needs some blues, and he's doing a nice job with it. Another double blue around there would be nice.
And he's setting up for a combo. He's also got to address that red virus in the corner. I just now noticed that.
At some point, but he's got it set up for it. He's going to use that yellow to get it out of the way. Yeah, it just needs one more red, and Dave Smith will be out of there.
Yeah, dmhero seems to have gotten hit with some bad RNG, potentially a misdrop. A lot of blues, and the only blue he needs is buried. This is an opportunity for Dave Smith to open it up.
Yeah, Dave Smith doing a nice job. Oh, that's a great combo!
Huge combo by dmhero. That's going to keep him in pace. He just needs a couple of yellows, but right now Dave Smith tearing up 12.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job. The yellow... Oh,
no, that's a big misdrop from Dave Smith.
Oh, and it's all the same piece.
Do you take a top out at this point and start over? The pace, I mean, he's only down by 5.
I'm not entirely certain. I don't think you do. I think you have to adapt. You have to dig it out.
But he's completely closed off the top right of his board right now.
And it's gonna just get going faster and faster. I think what he's hoping for is to get a double red. That way he can at least have something to work out.
Yeah, but right now he's basically having to clear a spiral on this board. Looks like he's gonna go for the cross clear, as a matter of fact. Try to open up even more space.
Yeah,
there's that cross clear.
There.
Just opens up a little bit of a gap, but I mean, he still doesn't have like a triple garbage line set up, so there's not really a lot.
Okay, that's a good clear there. Nice double clear there.
But right now, dmhero only up by 2, believe it or not, even with what's going on Dave Smith's board, and dmhero has a monstrously clean board.
Yeah, it's a very clean board, and looks like Dave Smith is digging, trying to get himself out of this sticky situation. Doing a good job with it so far. Just needs another red, and he can get out of there. Ooh, nice little turn there. Alright, I think he'll be okay for the time being. I think he's probably going to focus his attention, if he's going to address the right side at any point in the future, it's going to be that double blue.
It absolutely is, but right now dmhero is single digits, and it looks like Dave Smith pretty much he's been forced to work underneath on this.
He's doing a great job at it.
Oh, that's a misplay. That's another misplay. Oh, man.
I think Dave Smith might be tilting a little bit.
Sometimes your brain just realizes that the wrong play has happened, and you're trying to process that and not realize there's still another thing you have to do. Oh!
He can't get it over!
Dave Smith is locked out of every virus right now, so he's trying to have to dig himself out. This is really rough. Dimwit's saying that's the game decider right there, even with that little drop.
I think he's absolutely right. This is an awful setup. This is just a cascade of failure. It's just, oh my goodness, it's going to be so hard to get out.
Don't talk about my angels like that. Anyways, now
they're my angels too. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Right now, dmhero looks set to laugh Dave Smith. Dave Smith's doing his best to work out of the situation, but I can guarantee you he is really frustrated right now.
Yeah, I can probably see the steam coming out of his computer right now. It's just not a pleasant sight to see. But he is doing okay digging out. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna get lapped here. Which is very disappointing to see. This is one of those things you just don't want to see happen here.
And dmhero is going to cruise out of 13. And he has lapped Dave Smith at this point.
Yeah, so this is such a disappointing situation that's developed here.
This is one of these situations where Dave Smith's going to have to watch this back and just try to examine what went wrong.
I think this is one of those things where you will scream into the void and just never mention it again. And dmhero now on 14.
Dar said we'd never top out on purpose. Way to go, Dave.
I appreciate the honors put in there with that mentality. But it looks like Dave Smith will at least get to 13. Oh my goodness, so
dmhero's got an interesting RNG situation though. He's really just trying to make the best of the bad situation with the RNG. Right now down to 40 viruses. Dave Smith's still trying to work out of 12. Everybody in chat cheering him on to get out of 12. I know we would love to see him get out of 12 too.
Absolutely.
Just RNG, or not necessarily RNG, but just when you have those misplays happen one after another, it really chips away at your confidence.
It's just a complete cascade of mistakes. And,
I mean,
unfortunately,
it's happened.
Oh, just like that. But he'll
And
recover it and get out of 12 and into 13.
He's out of 12.
Oh my goodness! I mean, props for Dave Smith for a fantastic dig out, but it's one of those where it's like it's a great recovery, but at what cost?
And the cost will be advancing to the finals because dmhero just needs to clear 17 more, and he'll be taking on Dimwit in the finals.
Yeah, this is going to be like I said, dmhero is effectively on cruise control here. He can just coast his way to the win. Again, provided something similar to what happened to Dave Smith doesn't happen to him.
That or Dave Smith is setting up for a 16 virus combo right now, and we don't even know it.
which would be 1 epic and 2 probably break the game.
But right now,
just about a half dozen viruses remaining for dmhero.
dmhero now down to 5 viruses, now down to his last 4. With that double clear, he will be punching his ticket to the championship match. Just needs one more red, and at about 11:30, he's going to do it. dmhero is your other finalist, and he'll be taking on Dimwit in our championship match, another best of 5. Dave Smith just got hit with I don't want to say a cascade of misdrops,